Hello Cancer, thank you so much for joining me today. So this is going to be your general love reading for the month of September 2017. And you could have Cancer in your sun, rising, or moon sign. You could have Cancer in your 7th house or Cancer in Venus as well. And also anyone drawn to this video, I really feel like this reading can also pertain to you. But again, this reading is a general reading, so it may not apply to everyone. And also applies to your situation. Okay, so let's get started. So the overall energy for September 2017 surrounding love is the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is all about celebration, parties, gatherings, just a lot of fun with friends and family, and a lot of joy. And since this is a love reading, I'm getting that you may be kind of reconciling with someone in your past. It may be with a past friend that you may want to become your lover, or it could just be you reconciling with an ex. So keep that in mind, but this is a positive sign. So in this reconciliation, that if it does happen, I really am feeling good things from it. So yeah, and I feel like you are going to be the one reaching out to reconcile versus your ex or your crush or whatever. Okay, so in the past position, we have the Five of Wands and then the Eight of Wands, and then this is the present position, this is the future position. So the Five of Wands, a lot of the signs that I'm doing are getting this card, and it's very interesting that it keeps coming out for all of you guys. But the Five of Wands is all about competition, fighting for what you want. And I feel like maybe with your ex-partner, you feel like you may have a lot of competition with them. You may have to fight for their attention because maybe they're in a relationship with someone already, or maybe they're just involved with other people, and you feel like you really have to compete to get their attention, and you're kind of afraid to do that, but you do want to do that, especially since the Eight of Wands is here. You may be dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Sorry for that. That is my bird in the background. You may be dealing with a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and also you could also be dealing with another water sign, but I'm feeling more this is your energy. And then also in the future, an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but we'll get into that. So with the Eight of Wands, you're really trying to reach out for communication. You're wanting to communicate with them. And this is in the past position. So maybe since there was so much competition, you were afraid to reconcile with this person, but you really wanted to reconcile, but you were just kind of afraid. And you were wanting to reconcile through kind of fast communication, so text messaging, through social media or emailing. And maybe, honestly, maybe you were waiting for someone to post something on, maybe you were wanting to post something on like a social media. Maybe you were waiting for your ex to post something on social media, so that would kind of give you an excuse to reconnect with them, but maybe they never did. For some reason that's coming up for me, but yeah, I feel like you didn't end up reaching out to this person because of fear of competition. I know that you Cancers kind of like to keep your emotions guarded and keep yourselves guarded, and I feel like you really didn't want to get hurt, which is totally understandable. I know a lot of people are the same way, not just Cancers, so it makes sense. I am so sorry about my bird. He's being crazy right now. Okay, anyways, so moving on to the present position. We have the Ace of Cups, and then we have the Six of Cups. So I feel like you're really going to reach out to this person. And maybe in the past you were afraid to tell this person how you were feeling. And maybe this time when you do reconnect, maybe you will actually tell them how you're feeling. Or kind of be more emotionally open to this person, because maybe you were really guarded, and maybe you stopped communication in the past because you were afraid of getting hurt. But this time you're really emotionally stable, you're ready, and you're ready to build something with this person. And then so we have the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups is all about reconciliation, and you are going to be reconciling with someone in your past. It could have been a childhood friend, someone that you knew as a child, or someone that you knew when you were younger, and it could also be someone that you knew in your past life. So even if you don't know this person in this lifetime, then maybe they're coming in and they're going to reconcile with you. Even if you don't know them, it's still a reconciliation if you knew them in a past life, to me. So, but if you do know this person in this lifetime, then I feel like it's someone in your past, someone that you knew pretty well, someone that you felt comfortable with, someone that you shared a friendship with. And maybe you guys have been friends, kind of stopped communicating, and now you kind of want to reach out and tell them how you're really feeling. Maybe you get the courage to do that. Again, I'm really feeling a lot of fire energy, a lot of water energy, so and a lot of air energy. But again, this could be any sign, and maybe the person just has kind of a fiery energy, a watery energy, an air energy to them. Or they could have any of those elements in their chart. It really doesn't matter, but I'm feeling like the water energy is more for you, but you could be dealing with water. But I'm really getting fire for some reason. Okay, so moving on to the future position, we have the Page of Swords, and then we have the Seven of Swords. The Page of Swords is all about someone stalking your social media, just stalking you altogether. And I'm not really getting positive vibes from this air energy from this person that may be an air sign, because of the Seven of Swords. I really don't like the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is kind of someone that's deceitful, that's a liar, that tells you one thing but does the other, and kind of feels like they're getting away with it. Feels like they that you're believing their lies, and maybe you are believing their lies, but I feel like maybe you know an air sign, and again, it could be any sign, so apply this to your situation if it does apply to you. I feel like this, I'm just going to say air sign, I feel like this air sign is kind of only trying to hurt you, or they're manipulative, but I feel like they're intentionally lying for a reason. And if you are involved with the air sign, maybe they're cheating, or maybe if your ex was an air sign, maybe they're with someone else, but they're telling you that they're not, and which is negative. I don't like that. But I feel like it's someone that you were involved with romantically, or maybe you have a crush on this person, and this person just, I feel like, isn't right for you. So keep that in mind and be careful of any air signs that come into your life, or anyone with air sign qualities that come into your life. Be careful of that, because I feel like all they're going to do is manipulate you and take away things that make you happy in order to make them happy. But I do see good things coming from you. I feel like you're going to let's set that negativity aside. I feel like you are going to get a really good reconciliation with someone from your past. It could be a soulmate. But I feel like if you do want to reach out to this person right now, then reach out and connect with them, because I feel like they want to connect with you as well. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of a little competition if there is. It will all be worth it in the end, and you might regret it if you don't reach out. But I do see that you guys will probably be reaching out, so I feel like it's a good thing. Okay, so now I'm going to pull one card from the Mermaids and Dolphins deck by Doreen Virtue. This is a really positive, happy deck. Such beautiful pictures on it. And these cards, to me, have a lot of water energy for you, or a lot of water energy on them. So I feel like it especially relates to you water signs. So let's see what it has to say for you guys. Oops, one card came flying out. Okay, so the one card that came flying out is the treasure chest. I'm gonna pull one more card though. I'll explain that in a second. Okay. So we have the treasure chest card. You guys can see that, I hope. And then we have the Mother Healing card. Such beautiful cards. And then so let's start with the treasure chest. It says an unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you. So I feel like a lot of abundance has kind of come to you, not only in money and work, but also in love. So keep that in mind. I love this card. So pretty. And then the Mother Healing card.